Howdy, folks, and welcome to our commentary for Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country. My name is PJ, and this is Marcelo. Hello, Marcelo.
Happy to be back here again with you, PJ.
All right, we're going to jump into it right away. So if you're ready, Marcelo, I am. We're going to do a countdown in 3, 2, 1, go.
Paramount logo.
Yep, and those stars and stuff that goes around the mountain.
Yep.
I wonder how they filmed this back in the day, like this original Paramount logo. It looks like a matte
Yeah,
painting, but it has a 3D quality.
I have no idea, but actually the Paramount logo is one of my favorite. Oh, for Gene. Okay, because when around the time that they were doing this, Gene Roddenberry had passed away.
Yeah, this movie was released in December of '91, and he passed away, I believe, in January.
Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, this is the last Star Trek piece of material that he saw. Didn't he see this like a couple days before he passed away?
I actually am not sure about that
I think he
because
did.
because there was a long gap between when he died and when the movie was released.
Right. Actually, I love the forebodingness of this opening. Like the music is ominous and and dark and mysterious, and it lets the audience know right away that this film is not going to be like this film is going to be much more serious, and this film essentially is the original crew's last stand. I mean, spoilers, right?
Yeah, it was. The music was by Cliff Idleman, who was new to the
Yeah.
franchise.
Mhm.
Did like Free Willy, one of the Free Willy movies.
Yep. And guys, just for future reference, this actually is my favorite Star Trek film of all time. So I'm gonna have some massive fun watching this film tonight with PJ.
I love how the hero and the villain are Canadian.
Wait a minute, is it was Christopher Plummer actually Canadian? I had no idea.
Yes, indeed, he was. He used to act with William Shatner very early in their career on stage, doing
Oh,
Shakespeare and stuff.
oh yeah, oh yeah, the Shakespeare Company. As a matter of fact, I believe there's this story where William Shatner got sick one night, and then Christopher Plummer was his understudy, and he had to step in for him. I believe that actually happened.
I've heard that. Yeah, yeah. Good, pretty good score. Pretty ominous.
Yeah.
Um. So this movie is like, I guess, as Gene Siskel put it, a parable for America and Russia
Mm-hmm.
relations,
Yep.
and once again directed by Nicholas Meyer.
Woohoo! Brilliant filmmaker,
Yeah, he also wrote the screenplay with Denny
Leonard
Flynn.
Nimoy. Oh, I
The
don't.
story by Leonard Nimoy. And if you ever watch interviews with Leonard Nimoy, he's the biggest Trekkie of them all. I think his
Mhm.
enthusiasm as a director and a writer or a storyteller in general for the franchise, he just loves it.
Mhm. Yeah. No, I
It's a
mean,
great
look.
great swan
Yeah.
song to the to the crew of the Enterprise as well. Even though some of them appear in the next one, this is really the end, right? Like the last one.
Right.
Praxis.
And yeah, Praxis, the Klingon moon, Praxis. And when I first saw this movie, I was so excited that Sulu got his own command, and it's so cool that he got to command the Excelsior. The Excelsior. And when I was a kid, I wanted the coffee cup that he's drinking from.
Oh yeah, it's cool. It's a cool cup.
Yeah,
He said he wanted to be have well he said he wanted the Excelsior in part 4 at the end.
that is true.
And this is the same Excelsior that appeared in 4 and 3. Uh,
Mhm.
redesigned bridge, I believe, and it's definitely not the same bridge.
Right. I love that chair too.
They recreated uh, scenes on this ship in Voyager. Remember?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, my family and I are making our way through Voyager, and the other day we saw that episode, and I was like, "Holy shit! They did a really, really good job recreating the scene from
Yeah,
the Undiscovered Country because it was almost flawless.
they use a little bit of the movie, but pretty much recreate most of it.
Right.
And they retcon Tuvok as being a Vulcan, so we're just supposed to like go with that, right? And that's fine. I don't mind that at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Um,
You can
I
you
like that little
yeah.
touch when the ship got hit. They show the people in the bunks
Hmm.
fall out of their beds
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
because this
yeah,
is old school compared to TNG, right? Because
new
when Scotty goes to the future, he's like, "It's so your quarters are so wide and open, and everything's so spacious," and it's like, yeah, because the ship's 10 times bigger. Well, not 10 times, but it's a lot bigger. These ships felt like submarines. They felt like
mhm,
they didn't take up a lot. The only time a movie took liberties with that was the motion picture when they had like a huge rec room and a huge assembly room.
mhm,
They really didn't go that route in the later on. They kind of kept everything tight uh, for budgetary reasons mainly because the first one cost too much, and then everyone after it had to be a certain modest budget because they needed to make their money back. This one cost 30 million, which I think is the second most
wow,
expensive one.
$30
Up
million
to that,
dollars this
yeah,
movie. Holy crap!
and it
That's
made
Yeoman
96
Rand.
worldwide. Yeoman Rand,
Yeah,
yes, yeah.
yeah,
I'm glad to see her. She pops up in previous films as well. Now you'll notice the Klingon makeup in a lot of these Klingons is
yep,
more subtle than even what they portrayed in TNG and in
yeah.
previous films of this continuity.
It's
And I
very
look at it,
it's very
I look
soft.
at, yeah, I look at it as these are the true TOS Klingons that we saw. They're the updated movie version of the TOS Klingons, meaning they're the ones that look most human.
Hmm.
Christopher Plummer, he shows up as, oh my God, why am I blanking on his name?
Chang,
Gorka.
General
It's not
Chang.
Gorka. Chang. I was going to say Gorka.
General Chang. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but it was so. I'm sorry. I'm a bad friend.
General Chang. And he's like all British and like sophisticated and very human.
Yep.
And it's kind of showing, Nicholas Meyer wanted them to be more relatable than,
Hmm.
say, how they were portrayed in part three or even four. Not four, but five.
5. Yeah.
Or even three. Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't in two, but yeah, they were in
Yeah.
one. But they were
Yeah.
really minimal.
The Klingons at 5 were very, very, very. I don't know. I just thought they were kind of just. I don't know.
Dull.
Dull. Yeah. But the way that the Klingons are portrayed in this film is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. So like it's cool because I can believe that the Klingons that they show in this, and by the way, you do see glimpses of more pronounced ridges and stuff in the crowd scenes in the courtroom and stuff like that. But I can imagine that there's all kinds of different designs within their species, like how all kinds of humans look different, right? That
Right.
there would be different kind of ridges and stuff. But Strange New Worlds, to give it credit, man, actually kind of brought that all together in the season two premiere, where they showed like a variation of Klingon designs to kind of just say to everybody, "There you go, they all exist." Not they didn't go as far as the blackface people, how it's like some guy in like shoe polish fucking paint or something with a
Right.
Fu Manchu mustache.
Mhm.
I totally
Full
understand why
Manchu.
they update that for the movie. Fu Manchu is God, what
Yeah.
is Fu Manchu? I only know the saying.
Yeah. No. 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 Fu Manchu is well. I only know the saying too, but it's my understanding that Fu Manchu is having a
He's a
beard that.
comic book character.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Oh yes, yes, he had a long wispy mustache, much like Worf, or a lot of Klingons
Yeah.
would have.
A- And and it like drooped down, right?
Yeah, that's actually
Oh,
one thing in the TNG ish this era that they kept with the Klingons. That kind of like style of mustache.
mhm.
Everybody's so old now.
Yeah. No, but I I really love the the political nature of this film, and I really love the parables that it makes to what was happening in the world at the time.
Yeah, and this being the first Star Trek movie I ever saw, my first impression of Kirk
Oh wow.
was that he was a hard ass. I'm like, oh, this guy
S-
is just he's just they killed my son. Like this is
mhm,
I started my TOS journey with Kirk like this talking about his son was killed by Klingons. Had
mhm.
no context for that at all. I was just like, okay, that's something. Didn't even think it happened in one of the previous movies. I'm like, did that happen in the show or something? I didn't even know.
Wow.
And I barely knew TOS. Like I only seen
Wow.
like clips and stuff. Actually, the first
So,
time I ever saw TOS was in bloopers.
oh wow, really?
Yeah.
The first time that I was made aware of TOS, I was watching the Jim Carrey film, Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, when he goes down into the massive tank, and he does that impersonation of William Shatner
Of no, he does an impersonation of Scotty. I don't know why
of
he
Scott, yeah,
maybe Scotty and Kirk
and
because
Shatner, yeah,
he says I don't have the power and he puts his face right into the camera.
yeah, that's right. Don't trust them.
Don't trust them.
They're dying. Let them
Let
die.
them die.
Yeah, it was so good that this crew is about to stand down.
I didn't know he was the guy in TOS. Remember I said that before because I saw this
Yeah.
first and then
Mm,
this was at his oldest pretty much as the
right.
character,
Yeah.
and then to see him at his youngest, I didn't think of him as the
It's
same actor.
it's
And
strange.
my
It's
I think it was
strange.
my dad who said no, that's William Shatner. He's a Canadian. Blah, he told me all about him. He said there's a show, and he did the show, and then they did the movies. And I'm like, but then when I saw like probably Wrath of Khan when he looks a little bit younger, I was like, oh, I see it now. But it's like you're a dumb kid. I was a dumb kid. I didn't fucking know. I could
That's
see
all right.
McCoy look the same. Chekhov looks the same. Spock. Everybody looks the same
Except
except William Shatner, just because
Shatner.
like
He bulged
as
out.
much longevity as that man has, he had a period, man, where he probably hit the sauce pretty hard. I don't know what he was doing, but he was doing
Mm.
Rocket Man, and God knows what that has, as an effect in your aging, I suppose.
This bridge design is actually one of my favorite bridge designs in all of the original series. I love this bridge design. The the grayness of it, the lights behind Kirk, the yeah.
Yeah, it's you know what? It's like the Enterprise E
Mm,
was inspired by this a bit, and
okay.
this is stepping into the TNG era look.
Error, just a little bit.
It's because it's when they got the Enterprise A, it didn't look like this on the
Mm.
bridge, not in the least.
Nope, did not.
So they just redid this whole mother effer, and
Motherfucker
they
ship.
used TNG sets for this
Okay,
movie. You didn't know
okay.
that?
Uh, I, 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 I knew that they used some of the hallways and the corridors, but I didn't know
Yes.
that they use actual sets.
Oh, those are sets. Always are
Right,
sets.
right.
Yeah. And I used to have the DVD, or I should have all the DVDs now, but I don't. Somebody was selling them to me for $1, but uh, they used to have these invaluable freaking commentaries on there, dude. And I used to listen to them and get all these little factoids that I've long forgotten.
Yeah, well, if you buy these original films on Apple or the Google Plus Store, I'm sure that they come with the commentaries that may have come with the may have come with the physical media releases because this film actually has two commentaries. One with Nicholas Meyer by himself, and then one with Spock and Nicholas Meyer, or Leonard
Leonard
Nimoy.
Nimoy.
Yeah, sorry, I call him Spock.
Yeah. By the way, Nicholas Meyer is one of the best commentators on
He's
movies
so good.
on his well. Just
Honest,
recently, I listened to Wrath of Khan, and dude's alone. He's watching the thing alone, and he
so good.
speaks like a freaking poet, dude.
Yeah.
He'll just say these like profound things seemingly off the top of his head. I'm like, okay, I
Mhm.
can't even quote it. It's just too
Yeah.
above my. I'm like, wait, I gotta
Yeah.
rewind that. What did he say? What does
What
that
did he
mean?
say? Yeah. I've actually had the pleasure of meeting Nicholas Meyer on a couple on three separate occasions, and I can back up what PJ saying. Every time that I had the pleasure of talking to him, everything that he would say would sound so profound and so deep and so um, thoughtful. Even when he wasn't saying anything, you know, deep and thoughtful, the guy just has a word. The guy has a wonderful way with words.
He does, yeah. He used to talk about how he wrote from a very young age. I'm like, yeah, you can tell he was practicing that, and he has kids who are writers, screenwriters as well, or at
Mhm.
least one daughter is. I know that.
Yeah.
Kim
I
Cattrall. This is Kim
yeah.
Cattrall as Valeris, who wasn't all that famous at the time. She was known.
Mm.
She did movies like Mannequin, I believe.
Yep. She had already done Mannequin.
Oh, she was also in Police Academy, but
Yep.
she's best known
For Sex and the
for
City
Sex in
now.
the City.
Yeah. And didn't she do a sort of like really risque photo shoot with her Vulcan ears, and like Leonard Nimoy got like really upset and he took the picture and just ripped it up?
I don't know.
I
That's a
think she did.
story, isn't it? I should look that
Yeah,
up.
I think she did.
Uh,
Also, I love the sense of finality with this film. There's something, look, it's really sad, but there's something to be said about seeing your heroes finally be able to rest and finally be able to retire. And there's something to be said about watching your heroes save the world one more time, or watching your heroes bring peace between two fighting races for the first time in history. Like, it's just really cool.
I don't know. I can't find anything on a risque photo shoot with Kim Cattrall and Vulcan ears.
Mhm. I
Maybe that was that Kirstie Alley? I don't know.
what
No, couldn't have been.
no, I couldn't, no, I like, I think it was Christian. I
Oh,
think
here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Did you know Kim Cattrall's nude Vulcan body was plastered around the Star Trek Enterprise? Here's how Nimoy reacted when he saw.
that's it. That's the story.
Uh,
It actually happened. Okay.
Let me just read it. During production, the actor took center stage in a unique, albeit unauthorized, photo shoot on the empty Enterprise bridge. What's more, Cattrall was naked except for her Vulcan ears, a risque move provoking a comparably dramatic reaction from Leonard Nimoy. Spock, worried about how the pictures might sully the franchise upon discovery, personally tore several of them up. There you go.
Hmm.
You were right.
Yeah. General Gorkon.
I had not heard that before. Jesus, that's cool.
Oh
Not cool,
wow.
but it's interesting.
Oh no. Well, I'm glad that I could bring. I'm glad that I can introduce that new factoid to you. And General
So,
Gorkon, of course, played a ambassador to the Federation in the previous Star Trek film.
oh yes,
David.
yes, in five,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep. David
Jesus,
Warner.
David Warner, yeah.
Yeah. I hope you're
He's the
happy.
guy who
Great
got
line.
beheaded. He's the guy who got beheaded in The Omen, right?
Yes, I believe so, if memory serves. Opposite. Romulan ale might make the evening go by smoother. Yes.
Now,
This is gonna
Chekhov's
be.
line there, "Guess who's coming to dinner," is a reference to a Sidney Poitier movie.
Yep. It's a really good movie, folks. If you guys haven't seen it,
Yeah, it really is good, and the remake is horrendous with Ashton Kutcher, I
Ashton
think,
Kutcher.
and
That,
Bernie
wait a minute.
Mac.
Wait a minute.
Love
Wait a minute.
Bernie
Wait a minute.
Mac, but yeah,
It was. It was. So, guess who is actually a remake of Coming to Dinner? I never knew that.
yeah, it's just the sexes are reversed.
Right. But low key, look um, um, who's coming to dinner is a guilty pleasure film of mine. I mean, it's awful. It's bad.
Guess who? No, no. Guess
Guess
who's
who? Right?
coming to dinner is
No,
the
guess.
original
Yeah,
classic with Spencer Tracy and
yeah,
Audrey Hepburn and
yeah.
David
Guess who is a
Warner.
remake? Right?
Guess who's the remake? Christopher Plummer himself.
Yep. The legend, the man, the myth, the legend.
Known for known for Sound of Music,
Yep.
King Lear, No Man's Land, Othello.
Hmm.
Well, did he play Othello?
I'm not sure.
A lot of white actors did that.
I mean, for me, when I was a kid, and they would say Christopher Plummer to me, a lot of people would say The Sound of Music, but I would say General Chang rocks. One of my favorite parts about this film is his performance. It's so good.
I think one of his last movies was Knives Out, wasn't it? And Girl with a Dragon Tattoo.
Really?
I love this part. She's so good as a Vulcan.
Yeah, so
Like,
good.
she is really one of the best. Look at how she almost, I mean, she really doesn't even blink.
Nope. I wonder if that was a director's note from Nicholas Meyer going, uh, Cottrell, don't blink.
Actually, that's a common thing that film actors
Do
have to be aware of. And a lot of them really are. Uh, not blinking and not changing eyes when they're looking at somebody else.
right.
It means you focus on one eye. You will see actors change eyes, means they're slightly shifting their eyes back and forth when they're looking at somebody else. Not good.
Mhm.
It's not good to blink a lot either. Michael Caine, you can find it on YouTube, has an acting thing. Just like look up Michael Caine's acting class or something, and he
Mhm.
teaches about film acting
Oh
and like
wow,
the
that's cool.
subtleties of it and like how you should
Mm.
present yourself and like why, like the reasons why it looks bad to do this on camera versus, you know, like, so he does this thing where he blinks a lot and he's like, I don't look very confident now, do I? And it's like, holy shit,
Right,
you don't.
right. The food that they're eating, or the food that they have in front of them, nobody would actually eat the food, and I think that a crew member actually bet William Shatner like a bunch of money that every time he actually ate, um, one of the crew members would pay him. So in between shots, William Shatner actually ate the stuff that they have in front of them on the table, and he made a pretty penny.
Do you know what it is?
I have no, I don't know what it is.
It looks alien.
Yeah, I have no idea what it is.
All
It's a
warriors are
great
cold
line, man.
warriors.
So good.
Are you fond of Shakespeare?
But
I love how it's the Enterprise crew that seem to be sipping on the drinks a little more.
hmm
They're the ones that might be a
but
little more nervous.
yeah. I was gonna say that because it would make sense that the humans would be a little bit more nervous than the Klingons. I mean,
They actually get sick. I think a lot of them feel like crap later.
yeah,
Like
they
they've
do.
all look at
Kirk,
Shatner, man. Kirk, look
yeah,
at that
yeah.
smug look on his fucking face.
Smug look on his face. Look at that.
Earth Hitler 1938. I love that like retort. It's
Yeah,
just it's rude. He's being
it
rude,
is so rude.
but you can't help but like kind of smirk at it because
No,
it's
no.
Kirk. You know, he has the you don't have to agree with his prejudice, but it's entertaining like the way Shatner plays it
Mm.
because he has to overcome that, right? I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
it's about a man who's afraid of change because of what it might do to him.
Mhm. And what it might mean for everybody else as well.
Mm.
That's a great line.
Yeah, it
If
is.
they're if
There's gonna be a brave new world. Our generation's gonna have the hardest time living in it. It's
time
really
limit,
good.
so great. Uh, in the director's cut, the dinner scene is much longer, folks.
Yeah, there's a couple alternative angles too.
Hmm.
And in the director's cut, it's a little more wide open than this. It's not.
So
You can see more information on the bottom and top,
right,
which is better for a home viewing experience. I'm not really like gaga over widescreen. I think it's
yeah.
very overused in television now. It's like let's trick people into thinking this looks like a movie. It's like it's not a movie.
Here we
It's
go.
a
Yep.
TV
See,
show.
Bones is drunk because he's gonna go get a pot of coffee. Je- Jekoff is gonna have a hangover, and Kirk is gonna go sleep it off.
But this kind of old school behavior of just like, oh God, we had to endure
That is so
being
great.
around these Klingons, and it's like it's a good
But
parallel to where TNG was at that very time, airing on the TV, where Worf was on the bridge
mhm,
of the Enterprise.
yep,
It's a good juxtaposition.
parable, right?
Par-
Or yeah. I love this line right here. What he says about Romeo and Al. How can he get some sleep with that light in his face?
he has to block it out with his hand. He's not fucking around now. He's like, I'm drunk, motherfucker. What do you want? Spock, god damn it. Got a headache. You wouldn't believe.
I'm sorry. Why am I apologizing for laughing? I should apologize. Oh, there it is. Only the size of my head.
Yeah, it's good.
Wow. Okay. This must really be.
Perfect time to mess with them too. Perfect time to do the sabotage when everybody's kind of at the worst. You
Yep.
kind of like,
And
huh? Their
yeah,
heads are spinning like,
yeah, and probably half the crew on the Klingon ship is sleeping, or it's a shift change.
yeah, like, yeah, definitely the crew wasn't aware.
No.
Uh, the person behind it, though, ended up being Chang and
Right. Yeah.
his
Right
daughter.
there. Spoiler.
So in
But
this
was
scene, they you'll eventually see it, but they start using pink blood. You know, they have Pepto Bismol in their brain, in their
in their
veins or
system?
something. But that was to avoid an R rating. That would have sent the
Really?
movie over the edge into rated R territory.
Are
Too
you
much
serious?
on-screen blood is not good. They don't like it.
What?
That's why. It's one of the main reasons why.
The book?
What's that Jared Leto vampire movie? Morbius.
Oh, Morbius. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why that can't.
Oh wow. I can't believe that. That's why they made the blood pink because, but
I mean,
there's
if you
not.
show people getting shot with bullets and they have those bloody squibs, I mean that's R
Yeah.
rated. That's why you'll see in
Yeah.
James Bond movies the shot, but never any blood.
Right. But
Usually not. In
but
certain circumstances, it's allowed, but not like over and over
right
again.
right. But I would think that sci-fi would get a break because when you're shot with a phaser, you're not going to probably have the same reaction as being shot with like with a gun. You won't have the like that same squib action, would you? No, I don't know.
Well, think about this. If they were doing all these shots where the blood's just streaming out of them, look,
Yeah, right.
decapitations and everything. If that was all red,
Yeah,
especially when it splashes down, if they
yeah,
had
right,
made that red, it would have just been like too much.
right.
Which is okay because it's an interesting creative decision. They seem to undo that in later canon
Mhm.
when we see red Klingon blood. But again, Strange New Worlds takes that extra step into trying to not Strange New Worlds. I think it was Discovery first that did
Discovery did it first.
yeah combination of red and pink. So like some have pink blood, some have don't.
Oh, I just got a Happy Halloween from Hulu.
Oh, you mean Netflix?
uh, uh, no, I
Which
don't.
it'll be next year. Hulu
Yeah,
brought to you
right.
by Netflix.
Yeah. Can
No,
you
no, no.
imagine
Wait,
what?
wait. Yeah, who's buying Warner Brothers? Who's trying to? Oh, it's
Uh,
Netflix, right? Trying to buy Warner Brothers currently at this
no,
time.
well. Right now, the front runner, from what I've heard, is still Paramount, but Netflix definitely has a bid in there.
Paramount has enough. I love that. Have you had? He's playing a part here, right?
Yep.
He's so in love with Shakespeare as a character. He's doing his own little fucking one man show right here.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Like,
He's totally into it. He's loving this shit. He's like,
yeah, he's
how
loving it.
dare you come attack us, even though it was
How dare you
secretly
attack us?
me.
And for that, I shall blast you out of the stars. So great.
Yeah.
Uh,
Really great shot, by the way. That Klingon ship
yep.
coming around.
Yeah, really great.
Shields up, Captain. I love that part. I love hers reaction. She's like horrified.
What?
What? You don't do that
How dare
stuff.
we don't do that stuff. Get out of here.
He, I think instinct. I don't know if it's clarified, but doesn't like Kirk instinctively know like somebody's messing with them? Obviously,
Obviously,
because nobody's firing the weapons.
no, no. He, uh, Kirk has to have his suspicions. Also, I really like the fact that initially Spock wanted to go, but Kirk is the one that goes, obviously. And of course, I love the line that says, I should, I should be the one that go because I got us in this. I got us into this mess. And then Kirk says, "I'll go, and you'll be responsible for getting us. You'll be responsible for getting me out of this mess."
Yeah. Great design there of that hallway.
Hmm.
It's simple. It's not overdone.
Very simple. You know, and
Almost none
another.
of them have nose ridges like they do in their noses are pretty much left alone.
Mhm. Also, I love the speed of this movie. It moves very well. It's very well paced. We were until this disgrace. Oh, love it. Is his daughter actually in on it, or wasn't she in on it?
Reminds me of my grandfather, who's 85.
Oh, okay.
Uh, just so, like he's like one of these people. You need help? Like my God, let me help you. He's not a doctor or anything, but you know what I mean. Like he's always like
Right.
jumping into
To help
like,
people.
what's your problem? How can I help?
Right. I mean, it's it's good to have those types of people in your life, because when you're facing a crisis, those are the people that often give you the support to get through. Even if those people don't know exactly how to help you, they'll help you in the ways that they can.
Yeah.
I love this part when he hops on the when he mounts him
He
and he
gets
goes,
on the table.
yeah,
He
I don't
looks
even
like a
know his.
bit of a psycho here. Like I can see how from a glance perception they'd be like, "What are you doing?" Chang loves this though. He's like, "Oh my god, they're not helping their case here."
They're doing it for me. I'm not gonna have to do anything.
They're and Kirk and McCoy obviously genuinely trying to help,
Of
but it
course.
just looks awkward.
To-
Like beam over right away and help.
Yeah.
It almost looks like the enemy trying to act like they're not guilty, even
Yeah.
though they're really actually not. But
They're not- I love that shot. Don't let it
yeah,
end this way,
grabbing his
Captain.
head
Yeah.
and then he dies. He's
Uh
like,
oh.
Shatner, don't do any more of these movies.
just just one more. I love the clap here by Chang in a minute. There we go.
Here, put these future handcuffs on
Mm.
that are unnecessarily. His acting is just
He is so
it's
good.
good, yeah.
So good. His daughter did a wonderful job in the third season of Picard. Not to sidetrack us, but
His daughter?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus, Amanda Plummer. Yes.
Amanda Plummer. Yeah, that's
Jesus,
his
I forgot
daughter.
all about that. I
That's
was like,
okay.
Christopher Plummer's daughter?
What?
Does he have one? I'm like, oh yeah,
he,
the
he
crazy chick
does.
from Pulp Fiction.
Yep, crazy chick.
Don't you motherfuckers move, or I'll execute every last one of
That's
you.
what motherfuckers in here. I didn't realize that that was the same actress. This movie must be so amazing to see on the big screen, man.
Yeah, I wish I did, but
Yeah, they
I
don't.
only Generations was the first one I saw in theaters.
Yeah, the first Star Trek movie that I saw in theaters. I mean, um, I should have gone to see, First Contact, but uh, I just didn't go, or I was too young for it. Um, was Star Trek '09.
Wow.
Yeah. But they don't do as many re-releases for Star Trek films as for other ones. They don't do that.
So this is Kirkwood Smith, who was also had a guest spot in Voyager,
Mhm.
playing the president,
Mark Leonard,
Mark Leonard. Yeah.
good old Mark Leonard.
Since
He looks like
he
a
played the Klingon Chancellor in the previous films as well.
yeah.
He was also this guy actor here, Vulcan. Was he a Romulan?
Romulan.
Yeah,
He,
he was in a TNG episode, the first one
mhm,
with Ferengis, I think. He
mhm.
played that old man at the end who's like in all these old people makeup. I
Oh,
can't
oh,
remember the
oh,
names.
oh, uh, uh, the Guardian of the Empire, or whatever. Though,
I don't know, something like that.
yeah. I was gonna
IMDb
say,
really sucks for like looking at actors. Like, oh gosh.
yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah. I was gonna say that the president of the federation looks like a Western Colonel Sanders kind of.
Yeah,
See, like Western Colonel
he
Sanders.
looks like something out of Never-Ending Story. I don't know.
Yeah, and he's got a bit of a Fu Manchu beard going on there for what we were saying earlier.
Yeah, he has that mustache. He was also famously the bad guy in RoboCop. Real piece of crap too.
Yeah.
He coined the phrase "bitches leave."
Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a second. He's Clarence Bonniger. Holy shit.
It's Kirkwood Smith. It's Red from that
Yeah.
'70s show. Yeah,
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Well. I didn't watch that. I haven't watched that
he
70s
was
show.
also in
So
Voyager as well.
yeah. I love Chang standing there in the background.
Who is this actor? Well, I gotta look her up now. I forget her name. Uh, what is her? The daughter of Chancellor Gorkon as Azetber? Azetber?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
every time I've seen this
As
movie, I'm like, what is her
as
name? Does he ever
um
say her name?
yeah. When they beam aboard the Enterprise for dinner.
It's
Um.
played by Rosanna DeSoto. She was in La Bamba. She played
Right.
Richie Valens' mother.
Hmm.
But yeah, she's probably been in a bunch of other stuff, minor roles. She's not that well known of an actress. Great set, by the way.
Wonderful set. Great shot there.
Yeah,
Worf, but not Worf.
yeah. He's the Klingon, and he's a defense attorney, and he's, I guess, he's Worf's grandfather or something.
Yeah,
I don't know
Grandpa.
if it's ever specified, but it's cool that Michael Dorn got to be uh, in a Star Trek movie before Generations.
Very cool. I love how Christopher Plummer eats up the scenery in this scene in the courtroom. So good.
Mm.
Don't wait for the translation. That's me now. Oh,
Yeah, I love how how the translation of his voice though is British. Like
oh, cool. It's cool, right?
he must speak like a kind of eloquent Klingon that it would interpret it that way.
Mm.
Like because
Well,
a translator has to decide on an accent.
right. Well, to Klingons, like you said, he probably does sound very eloquent speaking.
I love how the Worf. I'll just for argument's sake call him Colonel Worf. I love how he's like, if there was no gravity, how could these men be walking? And the guy's just like, gravitational boots. Like, what a stupid, like,
What a stupid question.
like that's not a, you're not a very good. Anyway, I love how McCoy smiles at that. 27 years, Jesus.
Jesus. Almost 30. Damn. He's speaking English, and yet Bones still has the translator up to his ear. Oh.
No, Chang and Worf aren't speaking any English.
Oh, oh no, wait,
There's
okay,
no English being spoken here by anyone but Kirk and McCoy.
okay. That's why they had the translators up. Okay, thanks,
That's
PJ, for
why
clearing that up.
it starts out Klingon and then switches over. It's kind of like that Hunt for Red October thing, I suppose. They
Yeah,
switch
yeah,
from
yeah.
Russian to English.
Right.
Uh, I like how they incorporate that too. Like it's like they're in a foreign place on
Foreign
trial,
land, right?
so no, the whole place is not going to acquiesce to them. They're going to
No,
have
of
to
course not.
have the translator put up to the air because the one that's internal, I suppose every crew member has it like in their ear or somewhere, like an internal translator,
Mm.
because you have to assume whenever they're meeting species that don't speak Federation standard or their language or whatever,
Mhm.
that, yeah, because in this movie he says my universal translator was confiscated,
Right.
so it would be before this scene. Like any like superficial kind of like, even if they're microscopic, even something that's
Mhm.
literally on the end of your ear that is imperceptible. You can't feel it, nothing like that, but it's something that translates for you when needed.
Right.
I don't know exactly how it works, but sometimes it's a tricorder, sometimes it's other things, and sometimes the ship, like in Discovery, it's the ship that's translating.
Yep.
And there's the thing where it gets all messed up and they can't understand each other. I don't understand how that works. That's like crazy. I think they took it too literally or something.
Hmm. Yeah, but it's very interesting how the process of translation works in the Star Trek universe for sure.
How did they get that recording of his personal log? It
Um,
was Valeris.
Valeris.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. Dun, dun, dun. But guys, if you're listening to this, we assume that you've seen the movie before, or if you're listening to this, guys.
Uh, don't wait for the translation. Answer me now. He's like, well, dude, I don't speak Klingon. I'm gonna have to wait for the translation. But like, there are narrative liberties taken here where like
Yeah,
the
but
whole
it's so
process of
good.
them hearing the translation and then responding is not present. So it can seem a bit confusing for some people, I think, to watch this and be like, "What? Why did they need it
Right.
if he's speaking English?" But he's not though. Anyway,
No, he's not. That was so good though. Don't wait
but
for the
even
translation.
that part emphasized it. Don't wait for that translation.
So good. But guys, yeah, that's so good.
I am. McCoy knows the deal.
Yep.
Jim, it's a setup. Don't
It's
answer
a
his
bloody setup.
questions.
It's a bloody setup. It's a bloody setup. Boy. I love that damn chair. There's Yeoman Rand in the back in the background.
Mm. So this Klingon judge, you'll notice his eyebrows move. You're not supposed to do that when you're in the Klingon makeup, but it works for some reason because of the lighting.
Mm.
Like you'll see Michael Dorn flexes his eyebrows a bit,
Mm.
and their head kind of crunches a little bit.
Right.
Really, you're not supposed to do that, like to sell the illusion of
Yeah.
it being a solid piece of bone, right?
Yeah.
But
You're right.
when they do raise their eyebrows as actors, not really noticing, I guess, then the Klingon ridge looks flexible as if it's foam, and it of course is foam
Mm.
latex. or foam silicone is what they use now.
Right. You're right. When they did the close up of the judge, his eyebrows were moved.
And the lithium mines of the penal asteroid of Ruhr Pente.
Okay.
There to spend the rest of your natural lives. I love his
Oh my
voice.
god,
I
so good.
just dubbed myself over, but sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. People know that when they come to your watch alongs, they'll get a little extra, so it's okay.
I love how they react to Ruhr Pente like it is like worse than Alcatraz.
Yeah, probably.
It's like that's where you go and become somebody's bitch. Leonard Nimoy is so good as Spock. He realizes the situation and he's thinking, man, the wheels are turning in his head right now.
Yeah, wheels are definitely turning.
I love his reaction later on to being betrayed by her.
So good.
All weapons are visually accounted
Yeah,
for.
got that far.
I day in by day. God bless Scotty. Good,
Yep.
another
My
Canadian
good
actor.
one. Yep. Star Trek was yeah, was littered by
This
Canadians. Huh?
this is a terrible green screen
Composite
shot,
there.
but yeah, it was not good. It's probably the worst shot in the movie, and that's not bad. If that's the worst shot in the movie, beneath us.
Not if she was cloaked. Uh huh. Kim Cattrall is so good with her reaction in this movie.
Oh, she did the eyebrow thing.
Mm.
Form them of what? Of an invisible weapon? Raving lunatics, that's what they'll call us.
And they were right. Because they don't want
It's
peace.
interesting
That's
that this
why.
movie contains these like this conversation in particular, where it's a quiet scene where the main characters are just talking about the
Yeah.
situation and they're asking relevant questions and I like
And
how Spock is the captain here. Like for in this movie, Spock is like the captain
yeah,
for most of it because Shatner and McCoy are off.
are in prison. Yeah.
We're but of
But
course,
I also
and go ahead.
I'm sorry, PJ. To move to your point, I love how they're just talking and working it out here. Oh, you pulled that out of your ass.
And then they go looking for the gravity boots. Uh, there's an actor coming up here who was in The Schizoid Man. He's also in Voyager as well. He's one of these actors who's been multiple characters in Star Trek.
Star
Uh,
Trek has Star Trek has a propensity to cast wonderful actors in different roles.
William Morgan Shepard.
Is that this guy coming up here, the warden, or
Yeah, the warden guy with the dog. Who's
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
this
Klingon.
dude,
This guy.
yeah, this dude.
Yeah, I knew him from The Schizoid Man. Uh, or not knew him, but
We're aware
familiar
of him,
with
I
him in
guess,
that
right?
role because it was one of the episodes I had taped off of TV before I ever had a VCR myself. Like
Mhm.
went to my grandmother's house and taped that episode, and I know it had the schizoid man with him as the guy who possesses data, and
Right.
it also had the episode of The Simpsons where he jumps over Springfield Gorge. I remember this VHS had those two things on it, and I had it for years.
Okay.
But early in TNG, I watched the Schizoid Man like way too much. Because when you're a kid, whatever you had on video, you just watched over and over again.
Yeah, of course. Like like the um the the movies that the two things that I watched on VHS the most were um the Star Trek movies, and I also watched Jurassic Park and the movie Men at Work, directed by Emilio Estevez, starring Charlie Sheen.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Brothers in a movie?
No, they didn't play brothers. They played best friends.
No, they are brothers.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
They are Charlie Estevez and Emilio Estevez.
Yep.
It's funny how like the dad would call himself Sheen as like a stage name, and Charlie Sheen was like, "I'm jealous of my brother Emilio Estevez, but I don't want to be connected to him if I ever become anything.
Yeah.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go out. Not him, but his dad. He's like, I don't want to be known as. Uh,
R-
he wants to
Right.
be. No, he wanted to be known as the son of Charlie Sheen when Emilio Estevez didn't because
Mhm.
he didn't use the stage name. Anywho,
No. Anyhow.
I did watch that documentary about Charlie Sheen on Netflix. Pretty interesting. That's not what this is about. This actor here
Nope.
who's playing the big guy.
Yeah.
He's
This
been in
thing's
a
so
bunch of
funny.
stuff. He's the Brute. He's called the Brute in this movie. Tom
Mhm.
Morga, this
Tom
big
Morgan.
tall
Okay.
guy. Yeah, he's played different aliens in Star
In
Trek,
Star Trek,
mainly tall ones.
of course.
He also played Jason
Really? In
and
what
Michael
film?
Myers. He played Jason in part 5
Okay.
of
And
Friday
he
the
played
13th.
Yeah, and he played Michael in.
Michael Myers in part 4.
Okay. Oh my God, that's the season of the witch, isn't it?
No, Michael Myers is
No, that's
it's the one where it's the one without Michael Myers.
oh
It's
shit.
actually the one where the movie Halloween is a movie in the continuity.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with Michael Myers as a story, but in a scene, characters are watching the movie Halloween,
How meta can you get?
Season of the Witch. Pretty weird movie.
Yeah.
No, Jesus, he didn't play Michael Myers. Why is
Hmm.
he? What? Oh, he did stunt work as
Oh, he
Michael
did
Myers.
stunt
He didn't
work.
play.
Okay.
Yeah, he didn't
Mhm.
play. And he was the stunt guy in part 5 of Friday the 13th. I want to clear that up because I
We
didn't
have
see it
to.
was under the category of stunts.
Right.
Vaporized him. I love how the dough is still,
Yep.
in the
Fine.
shape of yeah.
Hold on.
No one.
That phaser was already on the ship, so wouldn't it be authorized? I know, guys. I'm being picky. The most useless security team ever.
Nothing wrong with that bloody thing. Go take weeks. Sorry.
Take
I bet you that got a
away.
big laugh in the theater.
Yeah, just like I am laughing right now.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's in the category of the more serious Star Trek movies, but it
But it
does
it,
have those
it does
moments of
have.
levity that are just come out of nowhere and they really break the tension.
Yep. Like this. This is a moment of levity right here.
Oh my god, this movie has one. It's not coming up. It's where he fights himself.
Oh yeah, that's right. When they get
Must
out,
have
yeah.
been your lifelong ambition.
Come
Yeah.
on, Chip, you've got it right where you want him. Sorry.
This is Iman, David Bowie's wife,
Yeah.
widow now anyway.
The legend, David Bowie.
And she's quite beautiful. Dude, she's 70 years old now, and she's still like, wow,
Wow. Oh
how do
my
you
god.
do it?
I'm
How do you do it,
I'm
girl?
really
Spill them secrets.
yeah. Oof.
Oh, right in the knees, which is
Whoa.
his fucking dick or balls or something, apparently.
Balls. Balls.
I like how there's a color. There's a
Color change in his face.
he starts getting all neon and shit.
Yeah.
Looks like Howie Mandel in that movie Little Monsters. She should have said, "That's not his knee. That's where he pee." I
Yeah.
don't know. Bad joke. Damn it.
Bad joke.
Suck.
No, nobody can be perfect, PJ.
I'm
Half the time you
distracted by
come.
this woman's beauty.
Yep.
Oh my god, I've objectified a woman. Cancel me.
You're gonna get canceled down. We're both gonna get canceled for being here.
Damn it. That's not like super super woke. I know I don't like using the word woke, but there are like super woke people who are like, I can't agree with Kirk because he was a misogynist. I'm like, did you watch the show, or are you just is that your
Or
pop
are you just saying that?
culture, your pop culture simple minded view of a character
Yep.
you haven't actually paid very much attention to, obviously, because people talk about Kirk like he was this
That's
womanizing kiss the green woman thing, and it's like, guys, that's not what the show was like. He did like smile at women a lot, and with that soft flowery focus that they used to do with the Vaseline over the lens. What was that thing where they used to do where like a man and a woman in a show back in the day would talk to each other, get all lovey, and then all of a sudden they'd be all like soft focus, not soft
yeah.
focus, but there was that filter they used to put over
Yeah.
the lens to make everything look. It would diffuse the light, you know.
Right.
Anyway,
Right. 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 This is a really good scene because it it basically has Kirk and Bones talking about their own mortality.
yeah,
It's a
he's
great
like,
scene.
we're too old for this shit, Jim. Out of all the characters, it's uh, Spock lives the longest out of the TOS characters, but
Yep.
McCoy presumably is the second longest living
Yeah.
crew
But
member.
yeah.
He
Yeah. But this
survives
is.
until TNG.
Oh yeah,
He
that's right.
he survives into the 2360s.
Oh my god. Bones is absolutely great, but this is the last time. This is the last time ever we see Bones.
Uh, yes, but not in
Not
chrono
quite.
in not chronologically. Though he did
Hmm.
film his cameo in TNG in '86 or '7.
I think. I think it's 87.
Well, it was
Because the
yeah, the first season was released in '87, but it could have been. They could have with pilot episodes. Usually, in a lot of cases it is a year before
Mhm.
uh, the show actually makes it to air.
Right.
Yeah, Encounter at Farpoint. Yeah, he's walking down the hallway with Data.
Hmm.
And he's in like this super old man makeup.
Makeup.
It looks like they just slapped putty on his face.
Yep. And they
Old
never.
makeup never worked, man. Old makeup
Yeah.
is the worst in terms of prosthetics. And now
What
they
is
kind
it
of do
with
it
you?
digitally. They do a combination actually.
Yep. I love this cameo.
Christian Slater.
Yep.
Hey, man, I'm Captain. I'm sorry to bother you. Just here to wake you up, man. Look at the hair slicked back.
Yep.
Mr. Johnny on the spot here.
Mm.
I love this line coming up. Sir? You having hearing
So good.
problems, mister? I love the assertive
Miss.
Captain Sulu.
Yeah, so great.
He's a different guy than we've ever seen him.
Very different guy.
Like
I mean,
later on when like every time his crew is like, but sir, so blah blah blah, he's like blah, blah, blah. Like the part where he's like, sir, we're gonna fly our part, and he looks at the guy, we'll fly our part
fireball
then.
right then.
I was like, this guy's cool, man.
Range. Mm. No, but
Look
I
at the
think,
makeup on his face, dude. You could do the close up. It's so like look at the cake on this old man's face.
oh my God.
No disrespect. I mean, everybody gets old.
Everybody gets old, guys. It'll happen to us too, PJ.
I am old. I'm in my 40s. Ready for the grave.
You're ready for the grave, buddy.
Goodbye, world.
Goodbye, cruel world. Sorry. Oh God.
Man, those bunks are like you roll over one. You just roll over a
Wha-
little bit and you're out of the bed.
yeah, you're at the bug. Yeah, those monks are
Okay,
seriously
cheap.
thin.
It's like, yeah, we could put rails on the bunks, Mister
But
Meyer,
no.
Mister Nicholas Meyer, but that would cost an extra $5,000. We won't.
um, like
Oh,
she's
this
having
guy's the
this
brute.
conversation.
This is the brute, not the other guy. Maybe it was the same actor, but I don't know.
Like, shouldn't she be having this conversation in more private? Because she's like, I mean, no, I mean, no, the prison people are in on it, but
Mm. What is the problem? I love Chekhov. Russian epic of Cinderella.
Cinderella, wear it.
Like they don't know. Like
He
everybody
doesn't
has
take a.
failed to look at his feet until the last.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, right. Nobody looked at his feet.
And comedy ensues.
He he probably couldn't get his foot to fit in there even with an insole.
Don't remind me.
The Mines of Moria is recreated quite interestingly in Enterprise.
Oh, this. Oh yeah, they go here in Enterprise. Yeah,
Yeah, that they do. I think they go there for like 2 episodes or so. I think.
it's been a while since I watched that show.
What? It's Enterprise. Yeah.
Morphing was a thing in the 80s and 90s.
Yep.
Like a lot of movies use that like
The
morphing
morphing
effect.
effect.
You almost never see it now.
No,
It's
no.
almost always digital, like fully
Yeah.
CG. I mean,
Yep. No, I was about to say
that
that.
look that ADR looks so awkward. We don't have a lot of time. Honestly, this and the campfire scene is like my least favorite part of this entire movie.
Okay.
When he fights himself, oh god,
Yeah. God,
it goes into a schlock territory all of a sudden.
it does.
It feels it takes me out of the movie.
It feels. It
It's funny,
feels. Yeah. It feels not of the piece. I think is the word you're looking for.
and I hate movies this kind of snow where it's clearly not snow. It's just little pieces of white I don't know what they're using, but
White foam or something like that. No, it's not white
yeah,
foam.
because when you see it fall on things, it doesn't look
Doesn't
natural.
look right. It still doesn't look right as it's snowing right in front of the lens there.
Now they actually went on location in certain shots here.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure if they actually had the actors there because you can't see them. Why would you?
Nope. No.
Like this is a real
The,
location right here.
yeah.
Obviously, I mean, how could you
Yeah.
fake this?
Nope. These are probably DeForest Kelly and Shatner's doubles probably because you can't even see their faces.
Yeah. Maybe in the director's commentary it specifies, but I can't imagine unless we see a close up of their faces.
Right.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Nope.
And they gotta
Can't
be
tell at all.
completely covered up anyway because it's so fucking cold.
So cold. Yeah. The score here is so wonderful. It's like it's adding so much to just a simple walking scene.
Linguistic legend, man, he's saying words I don't even
I
understand. They're
can't
so
even
dumb.
say that. I can't even. I can't even.
Spock's smart, I
Uh.
think.
Yeah. Yeah. I
This
can't
is the
even
power
pronounce
of
that
mass,
word.
people.
Oh God. Damn it! Don't do that. Oh God.
Yes, and 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 it's completely undetectable because
Yeah. Right.
they didn't notice it.
Nope. Nobody noticed it in all this time. From the time that they got arrested to the time that they went to trial to the time that they arrived at Nora Pente, nobody noticed it. Wow. Mm, mm. Writer's convenience, guys. That's what I will that down to. Oh, this is a good scene. I don't know how you feel about it, PJ, but I
Oh,
find it funny.
say again.
I don't know how you feel about the scene, PJ, but I find it funny.
I find it funny, but I don't. It doesn't do justice to her character because in they've expanded on her character in Strange New Worlds and
Right, right, right.
and even in 2009's version,
Right,
she's
right,
like
right.
a language specialist. She's good with
Mhm.
language, and this completely goes against that because
She's looking at a
she's like
dictionary.
ran. But I love how they're all looking through books. It's
Books,
like
right? It's
what?
actual books. Kish.
She, it's supposed to be pure comedy, but I mean, it's silly. It's really. It would have been so much cooler if they had her just be like fluently speaking Klingon to them, and like the
Yeah.
crew around her being like, "Oh,
Shocked, right? You
cool."
can do that.
She's like, "Well, I am a communications specialist or something like that."
But
Like, I don't
Kish.
know. I like how she sounds insane to them, and they're probably drunk too, right? So they're like,
Yeah.
"This
Yeah.
woman's drunk like us." That's why she can barely speak. I love I love her the look on her face when she releases the
Mm.
button. She's like, "Fuck these
So
guys."
she's so over it, right? This is your favorite scene, PJ. Like,
It is so funny. I can't believe I kissed you. Must have been your lifelong ambition. I think that's what he says. No,
yeah.
it's been a few years. He just
How dare
leans
you?
off and punches her.
Yep.
I'm quite shocked. Like, what are you doing? Oh God, here it comes.
Yep. Ugh.
Oh, it's so weird.
Yeah, so
The way
strange.
Shatner acts too is just like, oh
Yeah.
come on. Headbutts headbutts McCoy. It's like,
Oh my god.
here it comes. The effects in the scene are pretty good, and like the trickery of it, except for
But
one
the
shot.
line,
Except
yeah.
for one shot, which looks really terrible. This part, I can't believe I kissed you. Must have been your lifelong
Um.
ambition.
Oh my god.
Oh, this. It's like watching Grumpy Old Men, like the movie Grumpy Old Men.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Pretty cool practical animal effect there.
Mhm. And I like,
This
yeah. This is.
Not me, you idiot.
uh,
Since you're all going to die anyway, I'm
anyway.
going to do that typical villain thing where
No.
I delay for way too long.
Yeah. God damn it.
You want to go back?
Absolutely not. And I like how he's just looking over like blueprints
Like
of the Enterprise. Like,
like a very rudimentary, like what could you possibly
learn from that.
be getting from this? Yeah.
but they just needed that for Scotty to discover this.
Well, isn't that convenient?
Right, it's convenience. Look,
He's got to
even
find it. It's got to
in,
be stored somewhere, I guess. Yeah.
yeah,
I guess not a lot of
even
people go in that room.
nope. Even in the best movies, guys, there's always little conveniences that need to happen to push the story forward.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I'm busy. I'm busy. Sorry. And yeah, Chang's dialogue in the third act here is genius.
This movie is going by quick, isn't it? What?
I told you. Yeah, told you. The Voyage Home that I watched with you the other day, and this one goes by really quick.
Yeah, and it also has that great structure where the first 30 minutes are leading up to the Klingon Chancellor dying.
Right.
Then we spend pretty much an hour and 20 minutes. Not an hour and 20 minutes. 40 minutes, say,
Mm-hmm.
with the trial and the Rura Pente stuff. And now in the last 30 minutes here, it's getting into the
Here we go.
final crux of it all,
Yeah, the nitty gritty, folks.
leading up to a very intense scene with Valeris and Spock.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. You know, a
Which,
lot
by
of
the way,
people
I
don't.
when I first saw that, I was like, "What is he doing? What's going on?" I guess he has some kind of. I didn't know what mind wells were.
Oh wow.
I didn't know what because this is the first.
Right.
I don't think I had seen it at all in TNG up until that point, and because this was
no.
the
Okay.
first, because
Star
this
Trek
was the
movie you
first
saw,
Star
right?
Trek movie I ever saw,
Right.
I'm like, what is he doing to her? Like, what he? I guess he
Yeah.
had some kind of
Mhm.
power.
Who
I
the
knew it
hell
was
are they
something
sitting
power
dinner
to get into
for?
her mind or
Yep.
something, but I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Didn't
Who
really
the hell are they
understand it.
sitting? Yeah.
What?
Sorry, PG.
Say again?
No, but no, but I was wondering who were they sitting at the table for there?
I don't know. Probably for dinner. Dinner was probably around the corner.
Maybe. Sorry, yeah, sorry for interrupting you, but
Uh,
this is the scene that you were talking about earlier.
this scene? No.
Yeah,
No. Jesus. No.
the way that Spock
The mind melt
looks.
scene. I didn't know what a
Yeah,
mind
yeah,
melt was.
yeah. No, but earlier you brought up that the disappointment on Spock's face when he finds out
Oh, yeah,
about
yeah. Like
Valeris.
the way he reacts to her here.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
knocks the thing out of her hand. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing there.
Look at his eyes, man. He's just so pissed.
He's pissed.
What you want is irrelevant. You've chosen us at hand. Kirk
And
pops up from the other bed. That's funny. But yeah, he knocks that fucking thing right out of her hand. Like,
yeah.
it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how Kirk pops up behind her, and then McCoy comes out of the woodwork too.
Oh my god, it's funny.
I did not fire. You cannot prove anything. I will be right back.
Okay. Yeah, this scene, guys, is very, very, very well done, but it also is very, very traumatic because when you really think about it, what Spock is going to do to Valeris here to get the truth is like forcibly doing a Vulcan mind meld, and that could be classified as something very, very invasive that nobody deserves ever in their life. So it's a very, very, very tense scene here. And also, I do appreciate that Nicholas Meyer and the folks that wrote this film gave Valeris a fair a fair argument to um, uh, if you are on her side of the fence everything that she says here is correct, but you know, I I just I just love the way that her character was written, because when you listen to her, and if you're on her side, what she is saying just makes so much sense. And this is the moment, guys, where it's going to get real uncomfortable in here. I love how there's no music in this moment and it's just silence. It's leading up to this. Again, Kim Cattrall does a great job with this scene here, and Nicholas does a really good job at framing the scene as well. The way that he's tilting, the way that he's moving the camera around her head, so cool. Oh my god.
Pretty intense scene. It's almost
Yeah,
like
very, very intense.
it's Spock's doing something slightly immoral here,
Yeah,
but
he
it's like it's desperation.
yeah, it like if they if
Like
it,
this part
yeah,
here when he's like she like doesn't know that one. She's like cuz he's going so deep into like the worst fucking possible things that ever went through this woman's head. Like the worst of
right.
anything because that like you have to go deep 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 and she's like and I like his reaction. She doesn't know. But he's kind of
He
horrified. He's
yeah,
like,
he
"Oh
is.
my god,
He is.
I didn't
But,
know."
but it was but what he had to do was justified, because if he didn't do it, they wouldn't have the information that they need.
Yeah, I know. But Spock didn't really need to know about her 11 way.
Right, right, right.
And that time, no, I'm joking. That's a bad joke. But like, yeah, it's almost as if like in probing for the answers, like the horrors of one's life would eventually come up the
Come to the
deeper you
surface,
go
right?
because that's the stuff that's buried deepest. For some reason in Star Trek 5 and 6, their view screen is poor quality.
Huh.
In other movies, it looks like the picture looks better, but I think they're doing it practically here. Rare projection, I think. But
Right.
they've used rare projection big screens
Before?
before,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's looked better
Yeah.
because that's not a composite. That's I think that's a real.
That
Maybe not. Who knows? But it just looks
who knows?
bad. Like he looks blurry. Like he looks
I
like
mean, yeah,
Sulu
yeah,
looks
he
like
does.
he's being recorded
He
on VHS.
yeah, he does a little bit. I'll give you that.
I like this scene here.
It's a really good scene.
I prefer it dark. And yeah, the light is shining right on his face.
Again, the same thing with Kirk in his bed. He has a light right over his bed. I don't understand that.
The night is young.
Yeah, you never know.
His box quarters look a lot better here than they did in part two.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, yeah. In part two, they didn't look so great from what I can remember.
it looked like something out of a 70s novelty store or an 80s novelty store.
Right, right, right.
That mirror that I've seen people have in their houses, like burnouts and hipsters.
Hmm.
They're like, look at my mirror. Look, it's like infinite lights, bro. I'm like, yeah, I
I'm
saw it in Star
so
Trek 2.
cool.
You got a
Right.
lava lamp as well. I'm surprised Spock didn't have a lava lamp in part 2.
I love this moment here.
Is it possible that we two, you and I, have grown so old and so inflexible? We have outlived our usefulness.
That's
And Kirk, in this, it being my first impression of him, like his journey to me is, for what I could understand as a child, was that this guy's a prejudiced jerk, but then he tried to help the guy, the Klingon Chancellor, so he's not all bad.
right.
Uh, but it turns out the Klingons were the bad guys.
Yep.
But at the end, it's still like peace be with you and all this crap, which is good. It has that hopeful, optimistic Trek ending.
Right. No,
And by the
and
way, the
no, it's
Undiscovered Country was something that Myers wanted to. Nicholas Meyer wanted to name Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. They wouldn't
oh,
let him.
really? Okay. They would let
Yeah,
him. Okay.
the original name of it was supposed to be Star Trek II: The
The undiscovered
Undiscovered
country.
Country,
Oh,
and they had to
wow.
change it. And he said he say well when he
He
got an
saved it.
opportunity to do this, he's like, let's call it that.
No, but the title, the undiscovered country, makes more sense here than it does in two. I think.
It's from Hamlet. It's
Right. Of course.
it's refers to the afterlife,
Huh.
the undiscovered country. It was, according to Google here, it says the phrase was famously adopted and recontextualized for the 1991 film Star Trek 60 Undiscovered Country, where it is used as a metaphor for the future, specifically uncertain peace between Federation and Klingon Empire.
And the Klingons.
And he says as
Mhm.
much later in the movie.
Right.
I, I love his. Just because we can do a thing does not necessarily
Mhm.
mean follow that we must do that thing. It's so
Right.
generic. Like what he says, like
Yep.
just generic peace talk.
Mhm.
It's good. It's
Oh, oh, she's there. Trust me.
by the way, the Enterprise in the later movies is a way overlit all the time.
Mm.
In the earlier
And
movies, it's lit more
it's
realistically,
bright.
but yeah,
Yeah,
very
but yeah, but
bright.
the way that the Enterprise is lit here fits the scenario of the movie.
This is the TNG set, by the way.
Okay. Yeah.
TNG engineering set,
Right. Right.
redressed, obviously
Yeah. Of course.
a little bit. They didn't have to do much.
No. Can you see me?
Chang,
Mhm.
I hate your chain of restaurants.
It's your shit a restaurant. Sorry. He
Yeah, and
really
thinking
likes his
about it now,
Shakespeare.
His daughter, Amanda Plummer, plays her villain kind of Chang like, especially
Yeah.
with the spinning in the chair kind of thing, like cry
Yep.
havoc and what is it?
Slip the dogs of war. Yeah. This is fun.
Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war. Yeah, yeah. This
Yeah.
is fun. Back off, back
Whoa.
off.
I love the fact that the like the solvent clue to defeating to defeating the Klingon ship comes from Uhura. She's gotta have a tailpipe.
Mm. She'll fly.
So
Fly
good.
her apart then. I loved my favorite line in the whole movie. Fly her
So
apart
good.
then. It's like, you know what? These are my friends. We've been through hell and fucking high water together.
Go.
I'm getting there.
I'm getting
I'm
you,
not going to
damn
be
it.
too late. And Sulu, man, he's a kick ass captain. He's like, It's
Yeah, he
like
is.
if one of his crew members is like, "What did you say, Captain? Are you having hearing problems? Get the fuck out of my face."
Yeah.
He doesn't say that though. He doesn't, but he would.
Nope.
But he would maybe in like modern
Discovery.
Trek.
Yeah.
Actually, he is
Get
in
the
modern
fuck.
Trek. He's playing a
Oh
role
yeah,
right now in an audio
that's
drama
right. Right. The con. Yeah.
on that ship,
Hmm.
on that Excelsior.
Yeah. Um, how many episodes is that? The audio
I
drama
believe
thing.
there are 9. The finale drops Monday from this time, which would be
Oh, okay.
November 3rd is November 3rd, 2025 is the finale of the Khan audio drama with
Right.
George Takei, Tim Russ, and others. Um, why did I think Tim Russ was in this movie?
Uh, because
Of Voyager.
yeah, because of Voyager. That's why
He's
he's
not.
on
He's
it.
not in the movie.
No, he's not. But he's in.
He's in
He's,
the next one.
he's in the next one.
Huh. That's a false memory.
Yep.
Because I know he isn't in the movie, but
It's
it's
a.
only
It's a.
until I realized when I watched it, I'm like, oh yeah, he really isn't. Like I figured like he was in the background or something, but he's not.
You know what that is, PJ? It's the Mandela effect.
Mm-hmm. It is. TNG hallways.
Yep. Redressed, of course.
Cry havoc.
Oh my
Crazy
god, so good.
motherfucker. You know, is
So good.
even the Klingons on the ship are like, Jesus Christ, dude,
You're
relax.
crazy.
Why are
Just
you so
chill.
human? Why are you like an old British guy?
This is a great shot here. Boom.
It is boom right in the
Oh my
kisser,
god.
blows up the
Yep.
room and everything. Like that's good stuff. Nicholas Meyer likes that kind of stuff. In fact, in Star Trek Two, when all the internal stuff is getting blown up, he wanted more of that. If he could have afforded it, I'm sure he would have done it here too. But he likes that the consequence
Right,
of
right.
like the interior of the ship is going to get messed up.
Mhm. Oh, so good.
I like how yeah, it's a gas-seeking
And
missile.
yeah, and his reaction here is so great.
To
He
be,
says,
yeah,
"Oh no,
to the very end, quoting Shakespeare.
yeah."
Target that
They
explosion in fire.
they use the same
Fire.
shot in
This is a good
Generations,
part,
I
man.
think.
Yes. Oh, this exact shot here, where the head blows up and everything.
Yep.
They expand on it
Generations a bit.
in Generations by showing a lot of the interior get messed up too. But
Right.
it is that exact few seconds of the Klingon ship blowing up, as if people wouldn't notice. I'm sure some
Of
people
course.
even didn't, but
No.
I like this leap.
Yeah, it's a big leap.
Yeah, small step for man, but a big leap for Kirk.
Yeah, right?
Arrest yourself.
So good.
I love how Rene Auberginois also got to be in a Trek movie at least
Yep.
once.
Yep. But he's on the cutting room floor in this movie because he doesn't show up. Mm-mm.
He does. He's playing this. Yeah, there was a deleted scene where he's got like a
Yeah, he
display
plays.
board or something, and it's like paper, and
Yeah.
there's a whole
No,
deleted
he's.
scene with him. But they take off
Yeah.
his mask here, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Oh no, yeah, no, he does show up here. I'm sorry. It's been
Yeah,
a
but there's
while
no
since we've
context
seen.
for who he is in this cut.
No, 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 no. But in the director's cut, he's going over plans to break into the prison. I think. Yeah.
Slow clap. I like how
Slow
the
clap,
aliens in
man.
front are clapping the guy with his arms
Yeah,
right out.
yeah.
And the
Another
Klingon, I
slow
love the way
clap
he's
guy.
clapping too, like a
Yeah,
machine. Like, burp, 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 burp.
yeah.
It's a nice little
Always so
shot
great,
there.
guys.
They're not going for an ultra futurism. It looks traditional. It looks like something, looks
Yeah.
retro even.
This is a wonderful shot here.
Yeah. The Excelsior and the Enterprise. I love how the Excelsior became like the Enterprise's little buddy in this series of movies.
Yeah.
Like always kind of showing up and until
Yep.
finally at the end Sulu gets the commander.
Yep. I love the fact that Sulu has the whole, his whole crew there, and Yeoman
They
Rand.
should digitally put in remasters. They should do George Lucas and put
Oh
Tim Russ in the background.
my god, that's funny.
I love the actors they bring back. They bring back some of the actors from that actual movie too for Voyager.
They do, yeah.
And Rand is also in it.
Yep.
That's a big ship, Jim.
This is the end. This moment coming up here gives me goosebumps almost every time, and I'm getting goosebumps up and down my body.
Yeah, like where she's
That,
like to be decommissioned. It's like it sets
yeah,
in for him, and he's got that look on his face like he wants to cry.
yeah.
They all want to cry. They're like, "Wow, this is the end.
We're we're done.
This is
Yeah,
the end of our freaking journey, dude. Like, this was it. Now we're done.
yeah, yeah. This is it.
Closing up shop. Get the fuck out of here. Move on with our lives."
Yep. Enjoy retirement.
Little does Spock know that he's gonna meet he's gonna travel back in time and meet a young
Yeah.
Kirk
Yep.
and live in an alternate timeline and eventually die there.
Yep.
Spock dies in the Kelvin timeline. Like
Yeah.
it's
Has no
interesting where the
idea.
franchise went.
Yeah.
It's interesting, and they may go back there again in the
Who
future. Who
knows?
knows? But
I mean, I thought I saw a story on StarTrekMovie.com that Star Trek 4 was finally officially greenlit. Probably, I probably
no,
imagined it.
no, 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 no. God, no, 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 no. It the closest it ever got to be was I think it was Noah Hawley,
Mm,
or there's been so many people attached to it, but at one point they had like not Star Trek 4. This was another new Star Trek movie. They were
mm,
gonna right about to go into it and
mm.
like get her ready to go, and it just fell apart.
Yeah,
But
I love
this is a
I
good
love that
swan song
closing.
for these guys,
Yeah, man, it's wonderful. I love it.
and it goes into the light like that. It's good,
Oh,
and their
so good.
signatures then come up at the end.
Yep.
It's
Yeah. Oh,
I like how Gene Siskel, when Siskel and Lieber did their review of this,
what do you say?
he said, "Well, this looks like it's the last one with this crew,
Yeah,
but I have a feeling we're going to see the next generation in part 7,"
and they were right.
which wasn't hard to discern, but It's
Wow.
it's too bad the Next Generation movies weren't as like great as
Great.
these ones were.
Look.
Even the bad ones are
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Like my favorite Star Trek crew. I love this crew, but my favorite Star Trek crew is the Generations crew. So you know, I mean, I mean,
Their
this.
equivalent send off happened in Picard season 3,
Oh yeah, yeah.
especially with the end with the poker game
The poker game, right?
and Guinan's bar. It's
Yeah,
like
I don't count.
they got the undiscovered country style send off.
They
Might
did.
not have been
Yep.
as intriguing as the undiscovered country, but it was good enough.
Mhm. Yeah. That was a wonderful rewatch, man. It's great stuff, man. Great stuff.
Out of all these movies, the only one that has pictures all throughout the credits is 4. It
Really? Oh,
has
okay.
it has
Okay.
images of the film, shots of the film, right up until the very last credit.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
What
Nice.
do you think? This ending score is not memorable to me. It's just like
No.
dun, dun, dun,
I
dun,
mean,
dun, generic.
for me, the ending score evokes emotion because it's the last go around for these guys. But
I
if
think they
this,
should have done the original theme at the end. They should have done a variation on the original theme like they did with 2009 Star Trek for their send
okay,
off.
okay, all right,
Call me
that would
crazy.
have that would have been interesting indeed. That would have been very, very interesting.
It would have been
Like,
redundant to use the motion picture theme again because TNG was already using it every week.
hmm hmm yeah, man. Like, yeah, but I bet you somewhere online somebody has done that. Like put the original put a version of the original theme for TOS over these credits that we just watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So aside from this, your other favorites are like 2009 Star Trek.
Yep. And then so it goes the undiscovered country 2009 Star Trek, and then my favorite Generations movie is Star Trek Generations.
Hmm. That's the
Yeah.
next one.
Yeah, I I
Perhaps
mean I
you could do a watch long of commentary on that one. That's the first one I
yeah.
ever saw in theaters, and I couldn't believe Data said shit. It's like,
Yeah.
wow, they
Oh
can curse
shit.
now.
Yeah,
Kill.
well, yeah. Holy shit. Little did you know.
It's like when Mulder said shit in the X Files movie. I was like, now we're talking. This is what makes movies good.
Cursing makes
Cursing.
movies. Yeah. Oh man, it's so
Learned that
good.
from Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, man. Cursing makes the world go around.
Yeah.
Lovely Martin.
All right,
Uh
folks. Thank you for joining us. You can find Marcelo at Balloonhead Productions.
thank you.
What do you got
Yeah,
going on over there?
I do all sorts of I do all sorts of watch longs over there. I'm doing a watch long series for Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Dawson's Creek, and Outlander. So if that is interesting to you guys, go over to my channel and check out what I got over there. I got some good stuff.
All right. And on that note, we'll call it a night and hopefully we'll join you for the next movie at some point. Until next time, live long and prosper.
See you guys.